Hey everybody, we are Linnea and Akela, and what you are seeing is our home for winter. Chris, Kobuk, Akela, and myself have all decided to challenge ourselves to live off the grid with our rigs in the North Woods of Wisconsin. If you're new here, don't worry, you've still caught us near the beginning of this beautiful adventure. And for all of you returning, I'm happy you're here with us to watch the forest grow colder, the ice grow thicker, and to settle in with us for a long winter ahead. There is a blizzard heading straight for us. I just put on my second loaf of sourdough bread in the Dutch oven on the fire, so we will have plenty of bread. My plan is to basically spend all day outside because if a blizzard hits, I probably won't be able to spend as much time as comfortably outside. So my plan is to prep today for a blizzard. You want to give me the...
You want me to do it like your TikTok guy? You got a piece of wood here. We're gonna have to open her up.
That was so gross.
Okay, here we go.
You gotta take your shirt off now.
For those that don't know, this is Linnea's favorite TikTok guy that splits wood all the time. He talks dirty to the camera.
Jesus. No talking, let's just get straight into it.
I think it's the silliest thing ever.
It's not my favorite. He's not even close to as sexy as you.
Oh, thanks, babe.
Look at Akela. What do you have there?
Did I do your favorite TikTok guy right?
No.
Huh?
No. Okay, you keep crowding my space here with all this wood. I keep having to move my space back. Watch out. Akela, out. Get out. Good girl. With the last little bit of daylight for today, there is a project that I want to get started on. I picked out the section that I want, and I'm going to cut this off so that I can start a project that I think will take up a lot of time and something I've done before, but I haven't completed a big piece like this, and I'm really excited to get started on it. What do you think, Akela? You like it? Sweet. Beautiful. All right, this will be the bowl. So these does that I'm watching right now, I've seen them a few times. Really early one morning, you know, just at dawn, they were out here, kind of in that similar area, but closer. And the other day I went for a walk, kind of where they were coming from, and found their fresh beds, all 4 of them, in like a circle where their body heat had melted the snow, and you could still see their tracks and their front feet curled up under them. It was super cool. So this must be their little home. Coal burning is a technique where you just place a coal onto whatever you want to burn, whether it may be a stump or part of a log or even the bowl of a spoon. When the coal is too small or when it goes out, you allow the wood to cool and then you scrape out the charred pieces that were created by the coal. A few things happen when this is done. Not only is it making the bowl bigger or the cup bigger, but it's also creating a waterproof vessel because you are grinding the ash into the walls of the wood. I have made a cup before, and I have wood burned a bowl into a spoon, but I have never made a long bowl like this one. So even though I started it tonight, this will not be finished for many weeks. It's a cool skill to learn, and it's quite meditative as well. Hold on. Wow. Babe, it's beautiful. One of my favorite things about being outside before the sun comes up is that it's warm. And I know that might sound a little crazy if you haven't really experienced much of that before, but when the sun comes up, it changes the thermals and things become a little bit more active. And right before the sun comes up is when it is still and warm. And it's only after the sun comes up that you really experience like the chill of the day or how cold it will be or the wind picks up. And so there's this really beautiful calm that happens early morning.
How well this all-wheel drive works. Might need the shovel later, but we'll try it right now.
If you get out, are you just gonna go?
No, I'll say bye.
That's straight ice under there.
Babe, it is. The road is all ice. For the last 2 days it's been basically just freezing rain and then the snowfall on top.
That's what's on my panels.
Please be safe.
Will do. Love you. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, I love you too. Give me a call when you get there.
Okay, will do.
Hey, just please drive safe.
I'll drive slow, so I'm leaving right now.
Okay.
Freaking cold. Alright, babe, see you in a bit.
We're only a week and a half in. So you might be wondering what the hell's going on. I'll tell you. Here guys, come on. So, a few days ago, I think 2 days ago now, Chris took off his boot and said, "Oh, I have this bruise on like my sock line." And I looked at it and I was like, that is not a bruise. That is a bite. And what I said, I was like, that looks like a brown recluse bite. And I actually didn't know if that's what it was at the time, but as it progressed, it really does match up with images of a brown recluse bite. And basically from what we could find, we didn't really know what to do because it seems like it depends on the severity of the bite and how it affects the person and like where it is. So, what are you sniffing? We made a circle around the swelling, and the next day it was bigger. We made another circle. That night it was bigger. We made another circle, and then today the swelling was again outside of the most previous circle that we had made on his leg.
We're kind of in the middle of nowhere right now.
Alrighty, you still there?
Yes, sir.
We could do 3:15.
3:15? Awesome. Well, I will see.
3:15.
Absolutely. I will see you then.
Minutes before, so I can get your insurance and your ID and whatnot uploaded into the computer, okay?
Sounds good, bud. I appreciate it.
Alright, sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, my streak ends today.
Sorry. This isn't worth him getting messed up from a stupid spider bite. So he gave the hospital a call and decided to head in and get it figured out. Now he's gone, which I'm totally fine alone and I'm very comfortable without him here. But there are a few other things that I need to get done today. I need to get the chainsaw out and cut some more wood, get the dog stuff filled up. I'd like to have a really good meal for him by the time he gets back, so I'm looking forward to that. Just hope he's okay. What are the chances, huh? Well, I guess there's really no point in sitting around talking about it. Might as well go get some stuff done. I don't know if you just want to go. I guess you just wanted to go through. Good morning, everybody. Obviously, it's the next day. Chris got back last night. He is on the roof right now of the school bus, and I need to head over to the roof of the van because we have a little bit of sunlight right now. For the last 2 weeks, it has been basically cloudy 100% of the time. There has been like one day with a little bit of sun, so basically when we know that there's going to be a chance of sun, We rushed to get the solar panels cleared, and as you guys saw with Chris leaving on the road, it has just been like ice for the past 2 or 3 days before this beautiful snow hit us. So not only is there snow, but then there's a big layer of ice underneath that snow on our solar panels. And the sun is out right now and it is so beautiful. So this is the priority for right now, to get some energy in our systems. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm getting power. I can hear my fan. Before he went to the hospital, the swelling almost went up to his knee and was pretty close to like swelling around his whole like shin as well, which would have been bad news. So, do you want to give them an update?
This is what I've been doing 2 to 3 times a day. This is my morning version. Funny enough, we don't have a storage container that's large enough to put my whole foot in, but I do have a tick bite from June that's still there. So soaking the tick bite, what I do is just wipe it down, put some Epsom salt, a wet paper towel, and then Epsom salt on the back of it, and what that's doing is sucking out hopefully any infection. And when I went to the doctor, she said it was a very good thing that I went, because if it did go all the way around my foot, that could cut off circulation, the swelling that is, and then it could have spread even further up my legs. So I mean, it just sucked. The plan was to stay, and a week and a half in, I get a freaking bite on my leg, and then trying to, you know, keep an eye on it, keep it clean, and it just keeps spreading and spreading and spreading. Now it's more centralized in one location, to where it's...
And that middle part is so much better.
Yeah, like, I'm sure you got pictures, I have pictures. This is a night and day difference. So antibiotics are probably helping a massive amount. The cleaning, the Epsom salt, the elevation. Not out of the woods yet, we'll see.
I mean, it's getting so much better. Is that middle part, is that like white stuff coming out, or is that just the bite wound?
That's literally stuff coming out.
Whoa.
And this is what happens after the Epsom salt. The only time this happens is after I put Epsom salt on it.
It is incredible how long and how packed these days feel out here. And today, right now, as I'm filming this, it's Christmas Eve, and so much has happened, even from the last few days that you've just seen up until this point. There have been a few smaller storms coming through. All of the storms predicted have been dissipating before they hit us full force, which has been nice in some ways. Chris's bite is definitely healing, but it's healing quite slow, and he has to care for it multiple times a day. But it looks like he won't have to go back into the hospital, which is really good news. As for me and my lovely morning routine, that came to a very quick halt, because I very randomly 4 days ago got a 102-degree fever and was very uncomfortable, you know, spent a lot of time in bed doing nothing, feeling very dizzy and hot and cold, and had a weird stuff with my stomach, no appetite. I have no idea what happened, where it came from. Chris didn't get it, thank goodness. Chris just talked about this morning, but the reminder of like when you are in nature, just how humbling it is, and that you realize that you have limits and that your body has limits and that nature limits you. That is absolutely something that we are learning and relearning the more that we're out here. But that's also why we're here, and it's such a cool thing. So I do want to end by saying happy holidays to everybody out there. Thank you so much for being a part of this whole experience, and I feel really lucky to be able to share the things that I'm learning and doing with such an amazing group of people and such a strong, positive community. I hope your holidays are incredible. I hope you get to see some family, and if not, I hope you stay warm and get to laugh a little. And Chris and I will be out here for the holidays.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun.